Yes. Hi, Norma.
Hi, Phyllis.
Good to see. Well, I can't see you
How
yet.
you doing?
I'm
Yeah, let me
good.
check
How
the
are
video.
you?
I'm good too. I'm happy to see you. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're not. There you are.
Yes.
There you are.
Last week I tried to enter at your class, but my headache don't feel good. I have a headache. I
Oh,
tell my husband, give me 5 minutes. I need rest 5 minutes. Close my eyes. When I open my eyes, oh, 9 o'clock in the night. He said, yes, I don't make noise. You relax. Oh my.
it's okay. It's okay.
I think so was because I feel when the allergy season come, don't feel good. I don't feel well.
Well, we missed you. We missed you.
Me too. I said, okay, I have time. 5 minutes, no, 5 minutes, 3 hours.
Here comes Pedro. Let me let him in.
Okay. Yes. Good.
Yeah, Pedro and Sonia were on last week.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Maria.
Hello.
Hey, Pedro.
We don't see you. Yes.
He's being shy tonight. He's not going to show us his face.
Yeah, good.
There he is.
Yes. You did. You did.
There he and the ceiling fan are. I see his ceiling fan. What did you do? He's hiding himself.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well, they don't care. As long as you're here, that's what counts.
Yeah.
That's what counts. Yeah. Have y'all covered up your flowers if you have planted any? Or your
I not
vegetables?
started. Maybe next week because it's too cold today. This week.
I haven't planted any. My mother always told me never plant any flowers until after Mother's Day.
Oh,
It
okay.
gets cold and it will freeze.
Yes.
And the only thing you can plant is like a pansy, the little pansies. They don't care how cold it gets. They're okay and they like cold weather.
Yes. One time we plant some flowers. I think so. My husband did in March. When the next week it started to be the coldest, all my plants was dying.
Yeah.
I lost my money. I understand now. Yeah.
No more plants for you until later,
No
right?
more. Yeah, but he planned. He said, okay, he buy more for me.
Oh my
Hi,
goodness.
Pedro. I don't see you. Last week. Yeah, I have a headache. I'm sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
I
sleeping.
tell him, Mrs. Phyllis, I say, I have a headache. I want to rest 5 minutes. When I open my eyes, was 9:30. I say, oh my. I think so I feel tired when it's a pollen
working?
season. I don't feel good. No, I'm working all day in my house, cleaning, cooking,
I know.
helping my daughter, teaching online. But I'm no work. I work 24 hours per day, but I'm not work. Yes, sometimes only teaching.
That's good.
No.
You're still teaching Spanish class on Mondays, right?
Yes.
I thought the other Norma said you were. So.
Yeah.
Did y'all get to go to the restaurant?
Yeah,
this week, next week.
Yeah, this week, but this week. Yeah, I have a funny something. So I went yesterday. What day? I know.
Today's
Monday,
Thursday.
I think. Yeah. Now Tuesday, I went to the Walmart. Yeah, I wear my mask. I walking, looking something stuff I needed. When somebody say, "Hi, Mrs. Norma," I say, "Hi." I say, "Who is?" I say, "How you doing?" "I'm good, and you?" "Very well." I say, "I miss my Spanish class." Oh my, was my student. I don't recognize because she wear the mask. I never see her before because I watch only online. It's the
Yeah.
first time that she recognized me. Say, hi, Mrs. Norma. I say, hi, who is here? Was terrible for me, but it was very funny when I come at my house. I laugh. I say, oh, she can't recognize me. I can recognize her. But she recognized me very well. I say, wow. She quit her mouth, say, hi, it's me, Mrs. Cathy. Hi. Just say, I'm very happy, but she has a son, and her son start to take a football classes. If she cannot take classes, Spanish class now. She is in the
Oh,
same day, in the same hour. Was complicated for her.
oh, that's sad.
But she take it there. She watch only video recorder the
Yes.
next day. Yeah. She was very nice student.
Well, at least we have those videos, thanks to Mr.
Mhm.
Ricky Kreisel, where students can catch up.
Yeah.
I think Sonia used it week before last. She had called, text me for the link because she wanted to catch up because she missed like 2 or 3 classes. So she was wanting to catch up on everything, and she did. She
Yes.
caught up. So it's nice that we have that. So,
Yeah.
but well, I have good news.
Okay.
We will be going back to Springfield Baptist in August. We will be able to meet in person.
Really?
And yes, we talked to, we had a meeting with Springfield Baptist Monday, Brother Luis and I and
Okay.
Lisa Cobb. I'm going to be the director. Miss Judy's going to be retiring at the end of this
good.
month. And I'll be directing. Miss Lisa Cobb will be associate director. So,
Yeah, I know.
yeah, you got all the inside information, don't you?
I know Lisa Coe.
You know,
She's a
Miss
nice
Lisa.
person.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's a sweet girl.
Yes.
So we'll start August the 26th. So y'all can start telling people. We'll try to get the word out to everybody, and the nighttime, well, the daytime classes we're going to be 30 minutes shorter because we're not going to have snack, and we're not going to have devotion in the
Yeah, I know.
we'll just have it in the classroom. So the morning classes will be from 9 to 10:30.
Okay.
And then the night classes will be 6:30 to 8 o'clock. So it'll give you 30 more minutes. You know, the last few years we've had it starting at 6 o'clock. So it'll give everybody a few more minutes to get home if they can go home and have a little supper or whatever. But we'll start at 6:30 and then stop at 8. So I'm excited. I feel better now that we can get back. We know we can get back. That is, if nothing else happens, if we don't have another virus or this one doesn't go crazy again, you know, and hopefully that won't happen.
We wait the mandatory orders don't change. We wait because if they change order, all things change one more time. But I'm wait. I pray for that because I got a stress inside the house a lot of time. I don't know about Pedro, but I think so Pedro, not because he went to work. He goes to work. He see different things, but inside the house,
you don't see many people there, do you?
I have neighbors, but the most time I be in a house.
Yeah, Pedro gets to get out and go see his friends at work, so that's good. That's good.
But all the time we are covering with masks, and it's weird when we were working with masks, and we tend to smile and never saw my smile. And
yeah, but when you smile, your
like
eyes reflect. I smile.
Yeah, you can kind of tell it if you're looking close. So
you are freeze and they say, what the hell? I look.
Oh my goodness. Well, when we go back in August, we probably will go back with masks too. We'll go back with masks, and at least until the end of the year, till we see kind of, you know, how everything's going with the, you know, usually in the fall, you've got the flu and the virus and everything going on.
Yes.
So we will go ahead and have masks. We will, we will have some there, some disposables. If somebody comes in without one, we'll be glad to give them one. So just to be on the safe side, you know, to keep everybody healthy. Hopefully, if all goes well by next year, we won't have to wear the mask. So hopefully, things will look a little different, but at least we'll be back together. All of the classes will be downstairs. And except for high set will still be upstairs in their 2 rooms that they had. But all the other classes will be meeting downstairs, because I don't think we'll have as many as we had last year. So as the classes grow, if they need a bigger classroom, we might move them upstairs. But for right now, it's just easier cleaning and easier to keep everybody together and whatnot. So that's what we'll be doing. So yay.
Mrs. Phyllis, what should you take for the coronavirus? Is the Johnson & Johnson just 1 shot or the 2 shots?
Johnson & Johnson is 1 shot.
What you got it?
I took Moderna, and that's 2 shots. We took the Moderna and the Pfizer are both 2 shots. We took Moderna. Our first shot was on February the 25th. And then you go back a month later, 4 weeks later, to get your second shot. It has to be after, you have to wait at least 21 days. So they just do it a month, you know, which is easier to remember. So we went back on March the 25th last week and had our second shot. So
April.
No, we went February for the first and then March. So I've had my second shot. This is my week 1 after the second shot. You have to wait 2 weeks to be fully vaccinated. I don't know why, but anyway.
I want to try with the Johnson & Johnson because I'm waiting my tour.
Yeah,
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, it's good. They're all good, you know. But yeah, it's just the one, so it's a lot easier. You can get that 1 shot, and it's all taken care of. So, and go ahead and call. I tell you, you can. I don't know if the health department has Johnson & Johnson. I'm not sure, but some of the pharmacies do. You can call Kroger. You can call Southside. Southside had Moderna, but they may have some Johnson & Johnson. And that pharmacy in Greenbrier is giving them also.
Oh, okay.
Call around and see who has Johnson & Johnson.
Okay. Because I want to use only one.
That's free.
It
For
is
you,
free.
Free.
It is free. Yes.
What about the person that have insurance? Because I have insurance, but I don't know if I need pay or it's free. I don't know.
No, they're supposed to be free. But now, going back to the free part, I don't know if you have to go through the health department to get it free. But I'll do some checking on that and let you know by next Thursday, or I can text you.
Yes, I did so check some message. Somebody shared some message in the morning. Let me check over here.
But they're supposed to be free, but I don't know if that's just with the health department.
I can find it with this. Yeah, they say but it's in Nashville. COVID shot is available in the Mariachi Plaza Mariachi, April 9.
That's the one Luis sent out this morning.
Yeah,
right?
he shared this morning. Yes, Brother Luis.
Now, does it say if it's the Johnson & Johnson?
50, it's 55 years up. For people, the 55 years.
Yeah, but Tennessee's opened up. It's 16 years and up now, so you can get yours now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they dropped it.
And wait.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm waiting more. Well, yes, I'm waiting.
Don't be
I'm waiting
scared.
for the 40.
Don't be scared. It's okay. No, they did open up. So anybody 16 years old and over can get the shot now.
Yes, over here say 55 years.
That may be that
plus.
one in that may be the one in So is that the one in Nashville?
Nashville.
Yeah, that may be that
Plaza
one.
Mariachi, April 9.
Yeah. In Robertson County, you can get it if you're 16 or up.
Yes, 16.
I don't know about David. I guess Davidson County still may be 55. But
what reaction you have? You don't have nothing reaction? Or
I had a sore arm where they,
really?
shot me. It was sore, to lift it up like that. It was sore. And then the second one, mine got red. It got real red and itchy. It was real itchy. Like, I don't know why. The first one didn't do that.
I don't know.
But it was just red, kind of like you had a sunburn. It didn't swell up or anything, but it was just red like a sunburn. And it was itchy, like, when a sunburn starts peeling, that's kind of what it felt like. It felt like you needed to scratch it.
Oh, yes.
But we didn't get sick or anything with it. So
my grandma has 98 years. She got a coronavirus shot. She feel better, but 1 hour more late when she was in the home, she feel down.
Oh.
Yes. I tell my mom that maybe my grandma don't want to take the second.
I don't know.
The second dose because
I would ask the pharmacist. Yeah. I would tell the pharmacist what happened.
Yes, I tell, but I don't know if they tell. They say, wow. I decide for my grandma don't take the second shot. But I'm not sure.
No, I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what they're recommending. So
yes, it's no good.
Yeah.
Well, we need to start it.
All right. Well, let's get going here. We've done our
yes
chit chat. So let's do we were talking about important things, though, weren't we? Yeah. And you know what I forgot last week? I forgot to do the devotion.
Oh.
We got to talking last week and I forgot the devotion. So
okay.
I need to move that. There we go. Yeah, I forgot the devotion last week. So we're going to look at both of them, last week's and this week. This was last week's. And if you remember, the one that was the week before was when he was having the trial. This is after the trial, and they have crucified him and the two men on either side of him. And this is at the very end. And of course, all of this is found in John 19. These verses are taken from, John 19, 28 through 30 are these verses. And it says, John said, I am thirsty. Someone soaked a sponge with cheap wine and held it up to Jesus on the stem of a hyssop plant. After Jesus drank the wine and said, it is finished. Then he bowed his head and died. And of course, that was last week's. And if you want to read more about that, you can go to John 19 and definitely read more about that. Now, this week's, we find that, this is kind of our Easter one. Well, come on, here we go. Y'all get to see all my emails when I do this. Okay, okay, this is the curtain that tore as when she died, the thick curtain that tore in two. And this is found in Hebrews 10, 19 through 20. And it said, my friends, the blood of Jesus gives us a way to enter the most holy place by a new way that leads to life. This way takes us through the curtain that is Jesus Christ himself. So when the curtain tore, we can go directly to Jesus, directly to God. And this is just a a depicting picture that shows the curtain pour from top to bottom, and they say it was really, really thick. I have forgotten the measurements, but it was really, really thick curtain. So a human person could not have torn it. Okay, and definitely go to John and read. Of course, this is Easter weekend, and we celebrate the fact that Jesus rose. Even though he died there on the cross, he rose. He arose. So that's what we will celebrate this weekend. So, all right, let's get to our lesson. We got, I think, to page 144, and we did the top part. We did the review of the word sounds, and we will start with section 5, which it's kind of, you're choosing the best answer for each of the following statements, and you write it on the line. There's not a right or wrong answer. It's just the best sounding. Some of them are very, you just kind of know that's what it is. And some of them, it's a little bit difficult to make a decision. So, do you need a couple of minutes to work on it, or do you have it finished?
I have a minute.
We need a couple minutes.
Okay, you got a couple of minutes. Go for it.
Thank you. Okay.
144 in the wrong page.
Oh no. Yeah,
Yes.
it's 144.
See, 142.
Oh no. Well, you'll have that one done.
Yes.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is 144. Choose
144.
the best answer.
Okay.
Yeah, number 5.
Yeah, he wrote. Oh, it's a 1:45. Well.
Y'all just tell me when you're done.
Okay, thank you.
I'm finished.
Okay.
Really? Oh, very fast.
Well, Norma was working on the wrong page for a minute, so that's okay. We'll give you another minute, Norma.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. Okay.
Okay, let's go ahead and get started, and we'll help you with the last few, Norma, if you're not finished. So.
Okay. It's okay.
Okay. Number one. Pedro, you want to do number one and tell us what is the best answer?
If Rocco had won the fight with Kid class, he might later have felt outstanding.
Yes, I put outstanding.
You put outstanding. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought maybe he might have felt a little guilty if he had
guilty,
beat him and had told the guy he was gonna throw the fight, and then he beat him, and maybe he might have felt a little guilty. But outstanding really sounds better, doesn't it? He would have felt outstanding if he had won the fight. Yeah, that's good. That, like I said, there's no right or wrong answers. It's just the one that you feel best in reading the story, or just in reading some of these sentences, because some of them don't even go along with the story. They're just kind of off the wall sentences. Okay, number two, Norma.
Okay, number two, I say, if news Rocco's deal with the Uncle Mike has leaked to the press, there might have been, I put scandal.
Scandal, yes. Yes, that would be the most appropriate one. Because if they had known that he was going to throw the fight, they would have written probably some ugly articles and caused a big scandal. Okay, number three, Pedro.
If Rocco decides to continue his boxing career, he might do exercise to improve his work.
Yes, his footwork, yes. So he can jump around a little bit better and get away from the person that's trying to hit him. So, okay, number four, Norma.
Number four is, if Uncle might ask Rocco to fight again, Rocco might consider it an honor, I think.
Okay, that's a good answer. He would have probably considered it an honor to do that. I even thought about too risky. Did he want to risk losing what was her name? His wife, Lucy, whatever her name.
Lily.
That's it.
Yeah,
Lily. I thought, well, maybe he might think it would be too risky. He might lose Lily. But then I thought it might be an honor too that he asked him again to fight. Yeah. So the other two, important or easy money, didn't phase me, but those two, I had those two down. So.
Yeah.
I had too risky.
You had too risky?
Yeah, okay. Because probably he can go lose all the money again.
He lose all the money.
He could lose all the money and might even lose Lily, because Lily might by that time might not have any shoes to wear at all. So bless her heart. So yeah, I thought both of those were good answers. So okay, number five.
Is Rocco saw a loophole in his contract? He might see a lawyer.
Lawyer, right. A loophole was a way to get out of something. So he would see a lawyer about that. Okay, number six, Norma.
They say, if Rocco had been smart in school, he might have been called, I know, drop up a dumbbell.
Well, if he'd been smart.
Yes, because he's a copycat, I don't think so. No.
No. Yeah, you're right.
It's an egghead.
An egghead. That's what an egghead is, kind of a slang word for a smart person, a real smart person. He's got lots of stuff in there, like an egg.
Yes.
So, yeah. And number seven, Pedro.
If Rocco always dropped the ball during gym class, his classmate might have called him Buttercup.
No.
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 Butterscotch.
It has butter.
Butterfinger.
Okay, he's dropping the ball during gym class. So they might call him Butterfingers because he might have had butter on his fingers.
Oh, yeah,
and his
yeah.
fingers were
Yes,
slick and he would
yes.
drop the ball.
Mhm.
That's kind of a slang word for that, or maybe even like an idiom.
There's an idiom.
Your Butterfingers, but it's like your hands are slick and you're dropping the ball. Number 8. Norma.
If Rocco has finished high school, his picture will be in the yearbook.
The yearbook. Yeah.
Yeah.
Have it at high school.
Mhm.
Number 9, Pedro.
If Rocco were trying to lose weight, he might eat chicken broth.
You know, I don't even know what the answer to
I think it's a yogurt.
You think yogurt? I thought maybe Cheerios.
Yeah, because he tried to lose weight. He might eat a yogurt. It's very healthy, and not Cheerios.
I don't know.
Or maybe chicken broth.
Yeah, chicken broth would be good. The fat-free chicken broth, you know.
But yogurt had very well too.
Spaghetti would probably be a not good choice, but I think any of the other 3 would be okay.
Yeah.
All right, number 11.
That's 10. 10, yeah.
Norma. Oh, I'm sorry, 10.
Yeah, okay.
I'm about to skip one on
If
you.
Rocco wanted to feel more relaxed, he make study yoga.
Yoga.
Yes.
Yes, he would study yoga to relax you.
Yeah.
I don't know. Some of the positions I see they get in with that yoga. I don't know if I'd be relaxed.
I say,
I'd have to stay in that one position like this where they're just, don't do anything. So, okay, now number 11, Pedro.
If Rocco had made a big and later bought and stayed, he might hire a gardener.
That's what I put, gardener. He might have had all of those. He might have had a bartender and he might have had a doorman. But if he had a big estate, more than likely, that's a lot of outside to take care of. So I would want a gardener to take care of it.
Okay. Promoter.
Excuse me.
I think
promoter is like someone who manages you, like when he was the fighter, like Mike was his promoter. That's kind of what that is.
They could be. He was very smart.
Okay, number 12.
If Rocco wanted to see the boardwalk, he would go to I'm not sure. I think so. Pearl Harbor. I'm not sure.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City.
Atlantic City. Yeah.
Okay.
I always remember the song Under the Boardwalk. That's an old song. That's an old song.
Yeah, she sings very well.
Yeah. Okay, number 13.
If Rocco had a boat in Cincinnati, he would fly to Ohio.
Yes, that is correct. Cincinnati, Ohio.
Yes.
Number 14.
If Rocco wanted to visit Egypt, he would go to Africa.
Yes, Egypt is in Africa. And number 15.
If Rocco wants to visit the place where Jesus was born, he would go to Bethlehem.
Bethlehem. Yes. All right. Very good.
Yes.
Okay. That finishes 17. Let's see. We're on we've got 5 weeks left to the end of the month. I mean, to the end of classes, and we've got 18, 19, and 20, and a review to do. Let's see, is there a review at the end?
Yes.
I think, yeah, there's a review. So we'll work as hard as we can. Let's see, it is 7:30, so hopefully we can get through at least half of this, at least get the story read. So the word endings that we're talking about in this lesson, we've been talking about common word endings. These end in LE, AL, TION, SION, ET, AGE, ISH, IC, ICE, and IVE. Lots of different word endings. Okay, and but okay, I'll say the word, then you repeat it after me. The first batch ended LE, and they are candle,
Candle.
Story.
Needle.
Okay, that second one, startle.
Startle. Startle.
Startle.
Startle. Yeah,
that one's a little bit hard to say. Needle.
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 Wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
Tickle.
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 Okay. Ending in AL. Emotional.
Emotional.
Personal.
Personal.
Informal.
Informal.
Magical.
Magical.
Musical.
Musical.
Very good. Okay. Ending in TION is education.
Education.
Vacation.
Vacation.
Promotion.
Promotion.
Commotion.
Commotion.
Situation.
Situation.
Okay. Ending in SION are mansion.
Mansion.
Version.
Version.
Passion.
Passion.
Compassion.
Compassion.
Occasion.
Occasion.
Okay. Ending in ET are bracket.
Brackets.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Socket.
Socket.
Closet.
Closet.
And scarlet.
Scarlet.
Okay. Ending in AGE, they are courage.
Courage.
Encourage.
Encourage.
Storage. Language. Advantage. Marriage. Ending in ISH are furnish. British. Publish. Ticklish. Stylish. Sheepish.
What is sheepish?
Sheepish is like shy, kind of. A good sentence would be, he has a sheepish grin, or he has a shy grin. He's kind of shy. IC is plastic. Elastic. Fantastic. Electric. Catholic. Ending in ICE is our notice. Justice. Service. Crevice. Lattice. Ending in IVE are active. Talkative.
talkative,
talkative,
relative,
relative,
sensitive,
sensitive,
defective.
detective.
Detective.
Okay. Now, on the next page on 147, section number 1, there's 2 parts, the A part and the B part. A part is synonyms. You're going to write the word that means the same from that list at the left. Part B are antonyms. You're going to write the word that means the opposite on the line.
Okay.
12 of each of them, and I'll give you a couple of minutes on those.
Okay.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Bless you. My husband.
Was that who that was?
Yes. It's allergies, I think.
Oh.
He has a lot of allergies every time. It's the pollen season. Kinfolk. ¿Qué es el Kinfolk? Really? Okay. Okay. Jeez. What should I think?
I'm finished.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Need another minute, Norma?
I'm finished. Is the only the the meanings or the match and the antonyms? Is both or just one? Only number one, letter A or B too?
Both of A and B, right?
Ah, okay.
Well,
Okay.
okay. Letter A, we're matching the synonyms or the words that are the same.
Mm-hmm.
What is the same as crack?
Crack.
What'd you say, Pedro?
Crevice.
Crevice.
Crevice, is that what you said? Yeah.
Crevice.
Crevice, yes.
Yes, crevice.
What is the same as English?
British.
British,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
British.
Same, yes, British. Same as large, beautiful house.
Mansion.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
mansion. Number 4, Gabby.
Talkative.
Talkative, yes.
Talkative, yes.
Talkative, yes. Number 5, holiday.
Vacation.
Vacation.
With holiday.
Holiday is vacation. Mm-hmm. Some people say I'm going
I
on
put
holiday.
fantastic. Fantastic.
That well,
Really
fantastic.
vacation?
Yeah.
Yeah, fantastic.
Yes, holidays are fantastic, but it is actually vacations.
Yes. Okay.
Number 6, kinfolk.
Kinfolk. I don't know
Relatives.
what that means, kinfolk.
Relatives.
Relatives. It's the same as a relative.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the country people call them kinfolk or kin. Sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they'll just say, he's my kin or he's my kinfolk.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7, red.
Passion.
Yes, red is scarlet. Yes.
Scarlet, yes. Number 8 is scare.
Scare. Yeah, scare. I put the scare. I put a star. What? A startle. Yes.
Startle, yes. Startle. Startle is to scare.
Yeah. Yeah. Startle.
Okay.
Yes.
Number 9.
Sheepish.
Okay. Shy is sheepish. Yes.
Yeah,
Remember he
sheepish.
had that sheepish or shy grin.
Mm-hmm.
Number 10, small room for storage.
Closet.
Closet, yes. 11, strong feeling.
Fantastic.
I put passion. I don't know.
Passion. This
Yes.
one's passion. Yes.
Mm.
Strong feelings are fantastic too, but
yes.
this one is passion. And unbelievable.
Relative. I put the
Fantastic.
Fantastic. Yes, yes. Unbelievable is fantastic. You're right. Okay. The second part, you're to put an anonym or the words that are the opposite. So, opposite, number 1 is bare.
I put the stylish. I don't know if it's good.
Furnished, yes. Like the house is bare or the house is furnished. It has furniture or it has not. So, yes. Number 2 is bold.
Bold, I know the said bond.
But what? You're bold, you're like talkative and into everything and being around people.
It's like active? No.
That'd be the opposite would be.
I can found that.
Stylish?
No, you're close. One up.
Okay, over here, bulging, no le encuentro la.
How about sheepish or shy?
Sheepish or shy.
Yeah, you have a bold personality. You're talking to everybody. A shy person is kind of not talking to everybody, and they're
encourage. Encourage.
Sheepish.
A sheepish.
Sheepish.
Yeah.
Oh
sheepish is shy.
Right. That's the same as shy, but the opposite.
Oh, really?
Yeah. If you're shy, see up in the top, number 9 was shy, and the same is sheepish. So if you come down to bold, if you're bold, the opposite is being shy. But the word we have to choose from is sheepish. Sheepish and shy mean the same thing. I know that's confusing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, very confusing. Number 3 is commonplace. Or something that's very common.
Furnish.
Fantastic.
Fantastic.
Yes. It's either common or kind of drum or kind of boring. Commonplace would be meaning kind of boring. So the opposite to that would be fantastic. Something that's fantastic, not common. Okay. Opposites are harder to do than words that are the same meanings. So, okay, now the next one's easy. Number 4, discourage.
Encourage.
Encourage, yes. That one was easy. That was the easiest one of the whole bunch. The others are a little bit, well, the next one's easy too.
Informal.
Yes, formal and informal. The next ones you should get too. Injustice.
Justice.
Yes. This one you might get. Yeah, you'll get this one. Mute.
Talkative.
Yes. 8, numb.
Sensitive.
Yes.
Sensitive, yeah.
Shabby.
Oh, shabby. Shabby.
That girl looks kind of shabby walking down the street. Her clothes look kind of shabby. What would be the opposite?
Stylish.
Yes. Shabby, you look kind of yuck like me. Or stylish, you have on beautiful clothes. Yes.
Okay.
That's not me. Shack.
Shack is furnished. Furnished?
No.
In the because shack is
what's a
just okay.
What's a shack? What is a shack?
It's like a small house.
Right, like a small tiny house.
Oh, it's a mansion.
Yes. Mansion. Yes, that would be the opposite. Yes.
Does that mean shabby? A mansion?
Shack.
Oh, shack.
Shabby is stylish.
Okay.
Okay. Resting.
Active.
Yes, active.
And wrinkle.
Smooth.
And wrinkle.
Wrinkle.
That
one was easy too. It was about half hard and half easy. But to me, it's easier to do words that mean the same. Harder to do words that mean the opposite. So, all right, let's see. I have 10 minutes till 8. Well, let's see if we can get the story read. Let's see, Norma, if you want to read the on page 148, if you want to read the left-hand side, and then Pedro, if you want to read the right-hand side.
Okay.
And this is a story about the father.
Okay. The man whose story is told here was the wealthiest and most important person in his town. His name was Thor Olson. He inherited the prize he studied one day to a grave. I have gotten a son, said he, and I wish to present him to be baptized. What should his name be? Inquired the priest. Finn, after my father. And the sponsor, the priest asked. They were mentioned and proved to be the best men and women to the Thor's relatives in the town. Is there anything else? Inquired the priest as he looked up. The Thor paused for a moment. I should like very much to have him baptized by himself, said he at last. On a weekday. No, responded Thor. Next Saturday at 12 o'clock noon. Is there anything else? Inquired the priest a second time. There is nothing else. And Thor cried his cap and thought he were about to go. Then the priest rose. There is the jet. This, however, said he and walking toward Thor. He took him by the hands and looked gravely into his eyes. God, grant that the child might become a blessing to you. One day, 16 years later, they stood once more in the priest's study. Really? You carry your age extremely well, Thor, said the priest, for he saw no change whatever in the man. That is because I have no troubles, replied Thor. To this the priest said nothing, but after a while he asked, what is your pleasure this evening? It's 2 weeks later, the father and son were rowing across the lake on calm. Still day to the
Wait a minute. Let's let Pedro read the right-hand side first.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I had come this evening about that son of mine who is going to be confirmed tomorrow. He's a bright boy, remarked the priest. I did not wish to pay the priest until I heard that number the boy would have been the takes this place in church tomorrow. States two. He will stand numbers one. So I have here, and here is $10 for the priest. Is there anything else I can do for you? Inquired the priest, fixing his eyes on Thor. There is nothing else. Thor went out. 8 years more rolled by. Then one day a noise was heard outside the priest's study. Many men were entering and at their head was Thor. You come well attended this evening, Thor, said the priest. I am here to request that the bonds may be published for my son. He is about to marry Karen Bergman, daughter of the man who stands here beside me. Why, that is the richest girl in town. So they say, replied Thor, stroking back his hair with one hand. The priest sat a while in as in a deep thought. He then entered the name in his book without making any comments. and the men signed their names underneath. Thor laid $3 on the table. One is all I am to have, said the priest. I know that very well, but he is my only child. I want to do it handsomely. The priest took the money. This is now the third time, Thor, that you had come here because of your son. But now I am through with him, said Thor, and folding out his pocketbook, he said farewell and took away. The men slowly followed him.
Okay. Now, Norma, left-hand side, and Pedro, right-hand side.
Okay, I started. 2 weeks later, the father and the son were rowing across the lake on calm. Still, they too they began to make plans for the wedding. This warlock is not tied, said the son, who stopped to tighten it. At the same moment, the board he was standing on the slipped from under him. He threw out his arms, uttered a cry, and fell overboard. Take hold of the oar, shouted his father, springing to his feet and holding out the oar. Oar? But when his son had made a few efforts, he grew stiff. Wait a moment, shouted the father and began to row toward his son. Then the son rolled over on his back, gave his father one long look and sank. Thor could scarcely believe it. He held the boat still and stared at his spot where his son had gone down. Has down he must surely come to the top once again. There rose some bubbles, then some more, and finally one large one that burst that take again lay there as smooth and bright as a mirror. For the 3 days and 3 nights people saw the father rowing round and round the spot without taking either foot or sleep. He was dragging the lake for the body and his son. Toward morning on the third day, he found it and carried it in his arm up over the hills to his home. It might have been about a year from that day when the priest laid one autumn evening.
Here's someone upside, Thor carefully trying to find it, the lodge. The priest opened the door and in walked a tall, thin man with bowed form and white hair. The priest looked around at him before he recognized him. It was Thor. Are you out talking so late? Said the priest and stood in front of him. Ah, yes, it's late, said Thor and took a seat. The priest sat down also. As Thor waiting, a long quiet followed. At last Thor said, I have something with me that I should like to give to the poor. I want it to be invested in my son's name. He rose, laid some money on the table and sat down again. The priest counted. It is great deal of money, said he. It is half the price of my land. I sold it today.
Oh.
The priest sat quietly for a long time. At least he gently asked, what do you plan to do now, Thor? Something better. They sat there for a while. Thor with downcast eyes, the priest with his eye fixed on Thor. Presently the priest said, slowly and softly. I think your son has at last brought you a true blessing. Yes, I think so myself, said Thor, looking up while two big tears ran slowly down his cheeks.
Oh,
Not a sad story.
yeah,
That's a sad story.
yeah.
At least it's not one about fighting like we've had the last 4 or 5 about fighting. But this was a sad story about the father Thor and his son, the things that happened to him along the way. Let's flip over. We might be able to do some of these questions. They're kind of sort of discussion questions and things that happen questions. We'll try to do part 2. Part 3 is a little bit hard. I had a real hard time with it myself, but we'll talk about that in a minute. These are answer these questions about the story. Thor visits the priest 4 times. Give the reasons for each visit in the order in which the visits took place. So when did he go to the priest the first time?
The first time was in
What did he want to have done?
The first time he went to the
in the second paragraph.
I have gotten a son.
Baptize his son.
Yeah, baptize.
Baptize his son. He wanted the priest to baptize his son, and he had special instructions for that. Didn't he want it to be done that next Saturday at 12 o'clock? Okay. So that happened. And then what's the next time he visited him? 16 years later, he visited him for what?
Because his son going to confirm.
Right, he was going to be confirmed. Yes, he was going to be confirmed, and he wanted to know what number he was going to be. Right. I don't know why he needed to know that, but anyway. Okay, so that the first time he was have his son baptized, the second time was for his confirmation. And what was the next time? 8 years later rolled by. He came in again to the priest.
He's going to marry?
Yeah, his son was going to get married. And he wanted the priest to write that down and to the word they used is that I'm here to request that the banns may be published for my son. He is about to marry Karen Bergman. And I looked up that word. Y'all may know what it is. It says banns is an official announcement of an upcoming marriage in the Catholic Church. I've never heard that word before, so that was new to me. So I learned something in this lesson too. So anyway, he was going to get married, so he come to make arrangements for the priest to write that down and make the announcement. Okay, so then what was the next time he visited the priest office?
Bring his money to the poor.
What? I'm sorry.
Bring money to the poor.
Okay, after his son had died and he had sold the farm, sold his land, he brought the money to give to the poor, didn't he? Okay. All right, very good. So that was the 4 points of the story. State the changes that happened in Thor as a result of his son's death. And it gives A, B, and C. A is how he looked. How did he look when he come into the priest office after his son had died? How did he look?
Too old.
Sad.
Okay, old.
Sad, old.
Sad, old. He had, what color was his hair? Didn't it talk about his hair?
Gray.
Okay, his hair had turned
white. Yes, turned gray or white? White.
White, gray, same thing.
Yeah, gray somewhere.
Okay. And he was kind of bowed over, wasn't he? He was kind of walking bowed over. So, all right. So he had changed. B, how he feels about money.
He don't be interested in money now.
He don't need money because he lost his son.
He just wasn't interested in it anymore, was he? He had lost his son, who was the prize of his life. So he sold his land and was giving the money to the poor. Okay, C, how he probably plans to spend his time now.
Bring to the poor.
All right, helping the poor. He's giving money to the poor. He may go out and help them. He had memories. He could have memories of his son. So he would probably spend of his thing. Now the last one, number 3, explain what you think the priest means when he says, I think your son has at last brought you a true blessing. What do you think that meant? The priest meant? There's no right or wrong answer. This is just your opinion.
Oh.
The priest, after he gave the money, the priest looked at him and he said, I think your son.
I think he lost his son when he gave the money.
He bring a lot of money at this time because at the first time he lay $2, $1, $2.
Yes, I think.
Yeah. What did he say?
Over here.
Yeah. Thor laid down $3 on the table, and the priest said, "One is all I have, you know, all I'm to have." And he said, "No." He was, proud of his son. So he gave him that the whole $3.
Yes, $3.
Okay. So he's not thinking about money anymore. He just wants to help people. He wanted to take that money and help people. Anything else about the story you had questions about or didn't quite understand? Any words that we need to?
It's too sad because he went to the church that the Baptist song, the confirmed song, wedding song, and the last to bury song.
Yes, I think he lost his son, but now he helped too much other people.
Right. But
because he got money, a lot of money, because he gave all his money, and now a lot of people, they could be blessed for the money.
Right. And he probably wouldn't have given that money if his son had lived, would he? Because he may move somewhere else. If he sold his land, he may move somewhere else. So he sold the land and gave the money, and he might not have done that if his son was still alive and had married. He may still be there. So those people would have never been helped, would they?
Yeah.
So that was a blessing for those people that the son died. Yeah, that's a sad story. I don't think we've had one that sad before. So that's very sad.
Very, very sad. Yes.
Yes, it is very sad. Okay, part 3 was very hard for me. Y'all may do it real easily, but it's talking about the bands. It said, what are bands? You're going to use the words to the left to fill in the blanks in those couple of paragraphs. And I had to kind of skip around and do them. and see what was left. I'm going to give you a couple of minutes and see if you can do them.
Okay. No sé por qué no puedo trabajar bien ahora. No sé qué le pasa a mi cuaderno. Me puedo acomodar. Y no sé por qué. Oh.
Y'all got it? Yeah.
No.
It's hard. It's hard. Okay. Let's go ahead and read through it because it is a little bit hard.
Okay.
And it's really not that important. This information that it gives, the information it gives is not even in the story. So
yes,
I don't know where.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know,
I don't know where
understand
they.
because I never married with the. Well, when you married, you are Christian is different, but I don't understand nothing about that.
Yeah,
I'm not married before in the Catholic Church. I don't understand.
You didn't have to do all this, right?
No.
Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and read through it, and I will fill in the blank. I'll stop, and if well, I'll just go ahead and fill in the blanks for you, and you see what you've got. Because it's not really important other than just trying to get comprehension, but I don't know how you can comprehend something you didn't read before. So, but anyway, bans are a public statement of the fact that a man and woman intend to be married.
Oh, married?
To bans, you say?
To bans?
Bans are a public statement of the fact that a man and woman intend, I-N-T-E-N-D, to marry.
Sí. Intense. Yeah, intense. Yeah.
I-N-T-E-N-D.
Yeah, I put intense. Yeah.
Oh, good. You got one right. Yay.
I say because they want to do married, I intend to marry, I think.
Right. The bans are read or published.
Published.
Published, that
yeah.
the third word from the bottom on the left.
Published in what?
Published in church.
Church.
Yeah, I put church.
Okay.
I think.
All right, next paragraph. The custom was begun
I put begun
long ago
ago.
to help prevent.
Okay, prevent. I put members.
No.
Prevent.
To prevent
Us.
speedy or bad matches
Yeah, bad matches between
members of the
members.
church.
Yes,
There's where
yeah,
your members come in.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, I know members.
The custom was begun long ago to help prevent speedy or bad matches between members of the church.
Yeah.
Okay, got those. All right.
Yeah.
Reading them in public also gave people an opportunity.
Yeah, I put the opportunity.
Okay. To object to the marriage.
Yeah, I put marriage.
If any good reason were known.
Okay. Reason. No, okay. I put.
Okay, got that one?
Yep.
Yes, I got
right.
it.
In 1200.
Oh.
The year 1200.
I think when I saw 1200, I said I think so. They paid what?
They paid 1200. I think it meant the year 1200. Okay. In 1200, it was ordered that banns.
Okay.
Be published 3 times on 3 Sundays or holy days.
Okay.
In a row. The custom of reading and publishing bans is still practiced in some churches today.
But it is in a Catholic church, I think, because when we marry, we don't do that.
Well, I'm glad you didn't have to go through all that.
Yeah. And you, Pedro, when you married? No. I don't understand nothing about that, but well, it's interesting now.
Well, it was all new to me. I never even heard that word before, and I thought, I don't know. And then the information that they put there was not in the story. It was not anywhere. So I couldn't figure out why they put that in there. I don't know. Just to see if you could do it, I guess. I don't know. All right. So next week we will do page 151, the word study, and page 152, the where would you find it? We'll do those and finish this lesson, and then we'll start on lesson 19 and hopefully be able to go as far with it as we did tonight, maybe even further. And the story next week in lesson 19, it's a continued story. So we'll read that part, and then the next week we'll read the second part of the story. So it's a 2-part story.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So do as much as you can if you have time to fill in the blanks. That's fine. If not, we'll work on them together.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So it is 8:24. It's almost 8:30. My goodness, time for y'all to go to bed. No, I got to go watch TV. That's what. No.
Okay.
Anyway, well, you all have a happy Easter. Remember the reason for Easter. And it's not just candy and eggs. It has a deeper meaning too. So
yeah, we will try.
Remember that.
No more candies for my daughter because she has a lot of candies.
Oh, she's got a lot of candy, huh? I think we're going to have a lot of candy at my house tomorrow. My old Miss Jennifer, my oldest daughter, is setting up for a egg hunt and egg coloring. I boiled 60 eggs today, so they're going to be coloring eggs tomorrow. So.
Oh yeah.
It's going to be fun at my house too. So anyway, I will see you all next week. Same time, 6:30. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank
y'all
you.
have a good night.
You too. You too.
Thanks.
Stay
Bye-bye.
warm because it's cold.
Yes, stay warm. Cover up your plants. We don't have any plants. But yes, cover up your body. Stay warm.
Yeah.
All right. See y'all next
Okay.
week.
See you. See you. Bye,
Bye-bye.
Pedro.
Bye.
Bye. Happy to see you.
Take
See you
care.
next week. Bye bye. You too.